This is a song called Memo, and it's a reminder to remember that as shitty as things can be, just wait to sleep on it. Just wait till tomorrow. Do something different. And the story I always think of is when my show got hijacked by a drunk guy and a palliative nurse. And he was reeling in his red wine, and he said, "His music is terrible, it's all so sad." And the woman who'd brought in the palliative nurse, they were on a date, the first and last, she said, "Well, no, you're just failing to see the humor, the joy, and even the hard things." And she's like, "I can make cancer funny." And I'm like, "Oh, shit." It's like, I want my show back. Give me my show back. And so everybody was paying attention to them. And she was talking about this fellow who had been under her care. He had cancer. They were expecting him to go at any time. And he'd been unconscious for 3 days. And she would go in and sing to him loudly. She would belt out R&B or whatever. She didn't care. She's like, he's unconscious. You know? He's not complaining. And she said she was singing, and Maggie May came on. Rod Stewart singing Maggie May, and he started singing the chorus with her from behind. And she started crying and smiling, and she went over to him and she said, "Welcome back, you've been gone for 3 days. We're glad to have you back." And she leaned in close and she said, "Is this a favorite song?" Because it was one of her favorite songs. It had a lot of meaning to her. And he pushed his head up and he said, "I hate Rod Stewart." So they found a country station, and he hung out for a few more days, and then he passed on. So there's like the light or the twist of joy in everything, no matter what. Just have to look for it. So thank you for tonight. This has been, it feels special to play the first show with the new album for Kingston. It's always been a city that's been very supportive, and I appreciate just everything. Thank you very much. Thank you. So your part goes like this. This is not the end, 'cause if it were the end, it would not be so. All's well that ends well, falls not well. It's not the end. Just sing what you can. Because this is not the end, 'cause if it were the end, it would not be so. All's well that ends well, falls not well. It's not the end. Again. This is not the end, 'cause if it were the end, it would not be so. All's well that ends well, falls not well. It's not the end. Perfect. Dear, you promise to stay awake. Life is a way, putting you to sleep, and don't choose anything until after we meet. I either sleep into frozen solid. Every moment feels like an ache. I don't know what it's like for you. No, it's no more than you can take. Here we go. Because this is not the end, 'cause if it were the end, it would not be so. All's well that ends well, falls not well. This is not the end, 'cause if it were the end, it would not be so. All's well that ends well, falls not well. It's not the end. Oh, yeah, hey, yeah, yeah. Say, in her letter said, "I come in peace. Music makes it better, if only for the moment. 'Cause who knows what's next? No more fixes, no more arrangements, no more bargains, no more deals." And you joked if they cut out anymore, the ghost might slip the seal. Because this is not the end, 'cause if it were the end, it would not be so. All's well that ends well, falls not well, it's not the end. Louder. This is not the end, 'cause if it were the end, it would not be so. All's well that ends well, falls not well, it's not the end, the end, the end. Thank you for tonight. Thank you to Momentum. Please go see their show tomorrow. And yeah, for all the people who didn't get tickets early, I'm going to see them on Monday. Thank you guys very much. Good night.